Yeah, yeah. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Y'all know what time it is. Come on in the house. You see the thumbnail. You see the title. Hey, you see the title, you see the thumbnail. You feel me? Come on in the house. Step on that like button. I see y'all in the chat already. What poppin'? Oh, y'all were waiting on me. Oh, y'all been waiting on me, I see. Oh, I see y'all been waiting on me. Shout out Big Cat for that big cash app. Shout out Gato. Say shout out Prize Pick. Yeah, yeah. Ooh wee. Hold up, Big Cat. That big love. That big love, Big Cat. I appreciate that. One love, my G. Say what? You say shout out Prize Pick. Y'all pull up on me. Pull up on me. You know what time it is. Stop playing. Step on the like button. Let them know we live. Share the video. Do that for me. Yes, sir. Come on in the house. Yes, sir. Big Cat, what poppin'? That big love. That big love. Shout out Panthers Uncensored. See Dougie, I see you. I see Eddie Boy 336. What's poppin'? Uncle Quad. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Y'all pull up. Pull up. Cassandra Bray. Shout out Detroit versus everybody. Oh, Lord. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, my fault. My fault, people. I appreciate the patience. Yeah, man. I appreciate the patience. CJ, what's good? Hollywood, what's poppin'? Y'all step on that like button, man. Share the video. Let them know we live. If you new and you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. We finna get off into it today. Yeah, this is a surprise live for y'all. Got a surprise live. That's what this is. Surprise live for y'all. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Big Cat, what's good, nigga? Shout out Gato. Gato say they got their Prize Pick. Where is it? Shout out Prize Pick. We about to get off into it. Content. Look, again, you see the thumbnail. You see the title. See the title. See the goddamn thumbnail. Understand what I'm saying. Understand what's happening here. Right now, and I'm only talking about myself now. I'm feeling like a few of y'all Panther fans may feel the same way, but we gonna get to the bottom of this today. Yeah, I ain't got nothing but time. I ain't got nothing but time. Again, shout out Gato for that extremely huge cash app. He say shout out Prize Pick. Nathan, what's popping, my G? I see you. Yeah. See, Dougie, shout out Choppy 71. Oh, hold on, we gonna get there, Choppy. Y'all step on the like button, share the video, pull up on me. I'm about to bust and seal one. It ain't might as well. We about to get off into a real in-depth conversation. Panther fans, we about to get off into some shit. Cause hell, I sat back for the last 2 days, you know what I mean? And make no mistake about it, if I'm sitting back, if I'm quiet, ain't nothing coming out. Make no mistake, something going on. Something's going on. I'm quiet with it, something ain't right. You feel me? Y'all pull up on me. Step on the like button. Let them know we live. By the way, yeah, like C. Dougie said, shout out to the real subscribers. Couple YouTubers out there motherfucking buying subs. Shout out to all the real content creators. You know what I mean? Shout out to the real content creators who get it out the mud. You know what I mean? Who truly put the grind in and get it out the mud. Shout out to the motherfucking contenters who won't buy subscribers. I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat. You know what I mean? Whatever floats your boat. Shit. If buying subscribers makes you feel better. Shout out Big Cat. Panthers Uncensored say he won't Ben Johnson. Stay right there, Big Cat. Stay right there. Quite frankly, we got shit to talk about. I'm just trying to get to my green thing. Y'all give me a second. Shout out Candy Girl. I see Candy Girl. Shout it out. D Cash, say Gato straight out the fucking mud. Best believe, out the mud. Because quite frankly, anybody can buy subscribers, but you're gonna need a IT guy or an IT motherfucker to help you buy subscribers. Now, mind you, I don't give a fuck how many subscribers you buy. You buy subscribers just to make it look like you're doing something. All you got to do is and I tell you how YouTube don't they may not see it as far as you buying subscribers, but they damn sure don't acknowledge it, because you buy as many subscribers you want. Still don't mean your videos gonna get watched more than 200 times. You know what I mean? If your video's still getting viewed 199 times and you just got 1,000 subscribers, just picked up 400 or 500 overnight, shit, I mean, that's suspicious. That's suspicious activity. You know what I mean? Now YouTube don't honor that. You know why? Because you won't see a fucking commercial or ad being ran on these content creators channels, because YouTube don't honor that. You can buy as many subs as you want. They have a duration. It's a duration on them. And on top of that, you go keep spending money. So shout out to the YouTubers that rather spend money on subscribers and views instead of getting it out the fucking mud. You know what I mean? Couldn't get it out the mud when you was working with the goddamn construction team. You working on it. You working with the best construction team in the business, but you still can't get it out the mud. I don't understand. I don't understand this shit. This shit crazy to me. It's baffling. It's baffling. Meanwhile, nigga like me got up 3 o'clock this morning, went to work, got the fuck off early, came home. I said, you know what? I'm off. Let me touch in with the subs that fuck with Unc 2020. Nigga, real life subscribers who get it out the mud like I do. You feel me? Shout out DJ Free. Shout out Alex. Alex Mex Pro. Step on the like button, Alex. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you do so. Shout out DJ Perez. If you new to the channel, a gang, step on the like button. Subscribe, turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. Niggas want to, and then see, you know, real YouTubers, real content creators who get it out the mud, truly get it out the mud. They put the grind in, they put the work in, they put the they drop content, whether or not it's 2-3 times a day, it's 4 or 5 times a week, not once or twice a week, 7 days. You know, this is not getting it out the mud. Those content creators are the first ones that will be susceptible to buying subscribers to make their channel look like they doing something. Man, stop it. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop it. Because now I want to see their watch time. Now I want to see your watch hours. Shout out to Real Sunchild. He say we don't want. Oh yeah. Choppy, tell him hit that like button, step on it, share the video, let them niggas know who live right now. I don't care. I don't care who live. I don't care who been live before I came on. I don't care. Let them know we live over here. Let them know we live. Step on that like button. I'm about to cam back up, guys. Yeah, man. I just trying to, you know, follow YouTube's guideline. Yeah, because quite frankly, I got mine out the mud. I'm getting mine out the mud. So therefore, I don't want to jeopardize shit I build. You feel me? The other motherfuckers, they can't be themselves, so they rather, you know, let's get into the content. Jimmy, what's up, baby? Let's get into some content, man, because quite frankly, that's what I do. That's what I do right here. Let's get into the content. Hold on, give me 1 second. Tightening everything up real quick. Gato. And hey, look, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. But Big Cat, if you want to touch this link after I start this soliloquy, all you got to do is jump in. Big Cat only. Now, let's get into some content. I mean, quite frankly, I don't know where the fuck to start. I don't know where the fuck to start. All right, well, fuck it. Let's just start off. Let's start off with the long list of coaching candidates that's already out there. You know what I mean? That's already been put out there. Let's start with these no-name motherfuckers. Let's start with these no-name, no game, no gain, no pain, can't get it out the mud fucking coaches that's on this damn on the menu. I got them right here, so it's a long list of them. Now, first off, at the top of the list is Steve Wilks. Y'all know that. So we put Steve Wilks on the shelf. Steve Wilks on the shelf behind us. Put him in our wallet. Now, you got Jim Caldwell, Ben Johnson, your boy Shane Stincham, however you want to call him, Kent Dorsey, and what's his name? Matt Keffer, the fucking motherfucker out of New York, the New York Giants. That's the list we got. Get rid of Harbaugh. Harbaugh's no more. Your owner botched that deal. Your owner fucked that deal up. I don't even know why the Carolina Panthers and Jim Harbaugh felt the need to even broadcast the fact that he wanted to be in Carolina. I don't know why the Carolina Panthers and APR chose the need to leak that information out the media outlets that they met with Jim Harbaugh. I don't even know why they even put the fucking the news out there that they was gonna meet with him again. See, none of that made sense. It makes no sense. And then ultimately, your owner fucks the deal up. It ain't nobody else. Can't blame this. You can't blame it on Tep. I mean, not you can't blame it on Scott. Can't blame it on Steve. You gotta blame that kind of shit, that hardball fuck up on David Tepper. And no, on the Teppers. Let's say that. The Teppers, David and Nicole. Let's get into it. Now, I just gave y'all the list of the coaches. You know what I mean? Scratch Jim Harbaugh. We got Steve Wilkes in the wallet. So now we look at Jim Caldwell, which was one of the first names. Jim Caldwell, to me, I really don't know. He's Jim Caldwell, quite frankly, belongs on the player association. You know what I mean? He don't belong on the sideline no more. I think he's past, and I'm talking about his age. Jim Caldwell's old. He's an old guy. I don't think Jim Caldwell possesses the ability to ingratiate himself with a young football roster. A Jim Caldwell hire in Charlotte would be a fucking disaster. You know what I mean? Jim Caldwell to Charlotte as the Panthers head coach, disaster. Let's move on. The next one on this list, shout out James Jones. I see you, my G. Shout out Fishbowl. Where you been at, Fish? Shout out Bill Mack. Fishbowl, you better stop fucking playing. Make sure you stay where you need to stay. Step on the like button. Share the video. Let them know we live. You want to show extra love, y'all see that Cash App in the ticker. You know what to do. Yeah, man. Let's move on. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. That's where y'all want to stay. Now, I didn't mention Frank Wretch because, quite frankly, those was the two interviews the Panthers had today. Steve Wilkes and Frank Wretch. I don't ask me, don't make me lie to you and tell you how neither one of these interviews went. I don't know. But from what I've been hearing after the fact, I've been hearing Steve Wilkes shit went great. I mean, Steve Wilkes really didn't have there was much. From what I've been told, Steve Wilkes interview went great. You know what I mean? Now, I can't tell you what he said, how he said it, what's his plans, what he want. Don't make me lie. But I did hear that Steve Wilkes shit went great. I did hear that Frank Wretch shit went great. So hey, I don't know what to say there, but we'll start with those two. Those two are already out the way. You can cancel that motherfucker Jim Caldwell, cancel that order. Shout out Leo. He's not going to make it. Ben Johnson. Okay, now let's talk about Ben Johnson for a second. Let's talk about Ben Johnson. Because in the same breath, Big Cat and all you motherfuckers that talk Ben Johnson, on the same, in the right hand, I got Ben Johnson. In the left hand, I got Kent Dorsey. You understand me? And I'm being 100. I'm being 100 with you. And I'm gonna say that again. Big Cat. Everybody who wants fucking Ben Johnson as their new head coach. Okay. In the right hand, we got Ben Johnson. But in the left hand, we got Kent Dorsey. Both of these motherfuckers are set to interview, I think, tomorrow or Thursday. They go interview on the same day. You got Ben Johnson, Kent Dorsey. And I say that to say this. If I had to choose on which one I would want between Ben Johnson and Kent Dorsey, I'm taking Kent Dorsey because Kent Dorsey, just look at the coaching trees that he's falling from. The nigga Ben Johnson, I can't say the same for. I can't say the same for Ben Johnson as far as him being around awareness. But Kent Dorsey, you goddamn right I can. I know exactly, I know exactly his track record. I know exactly where he's been. You understand me? So if the choice is between Ben Johnson, Kent Dorsey, I'm taking Kent Dorsey. So that's the you, Big Cat, and everybody else that wants Ben Johnson. Now, the next coaches that's on this list, you got Shane Stanker and Mike Kempfer or Matt Kempfer out of New York. Both of these both of these coordinators to me are the last on the list. We talking Stancher and we talking Kiffer. I think Stanchion has more upside as a head coach, but make no mistake, he don't have much. Now don't make me say that he has a lot. I don't think he has a lot of upside as a head coach. But Matt Caffer, he may be the worst one on the list beside Jim Caldwell. You understand me? He may be the worst one on the list beside Jim Caldwell. So to sum that up, you got Steve Wilkes, I got Kent Dorsey, and with Frank Wretch in the mix, we might as well throw him in there. And then finishing up would be Ben Johnson. Frank Wretch and Ben Johnson the same to me. I'm taking Kent Dorsey over both of them just because of, like I say, the tree that he fell off of. You know, I mean, I'm gonna give y'all the ability, the chance to argue with me. We give you the chance to argue with me. Now, with that being said, I got a question for the chat. Question for the chat. I need to know something. Cause I'm leading y'all somewhere. Mind you, I'm leading y'all somewhere. On the scale of 1 to 10 in the chat, how fucking gassed are you about this off season, and not just the off season? Let's just stay with the coaching hire. Are you intrigued? Are you excited about a new coaching hire? In the chat, 1 through 10, how you feel? I need to know. I need to know where y'all at. How gassed are y'all about the fact that we're finna go into a new coaching? Oh, Choppy say 10. God damn. Classic say 10. What the fuck? 10 out of 10. What's wrong with y'all? The fuck is going on? So I'm looking at all the goddamn 10s, and now I'm seeing, God damn. So listen, question. I see the 10s. I see the high number. Y'all on the high side of being excited. Now, me, I'm excited as well. I think I'm about an 8, but that other 2% is like a bad side because I really don't want to be going through this shit right now. You know what I mean? We just went through this shit. I don't want to be going through it again, but I guess it's almost like moving. You know what I mean? I guess it's almost like moving. You got to do it. You got to fucking do it, regardless to how you feel, regardless to the friends your kids made. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. They straight A students in the school. You got to move. You got to move. But okay, so all y'all on the high side, Choppy say I'd rather see Steve Wilkes. Me exact. Hey, exact. Let's just stay right there, Choppy. Stay right there, because I got another question. Who do y'all want to see as head coach out of all the names that I ran down? And mind you, it could be somebody totally different. But from the names that's out there, who would y'all rather see as head coach in the chat? Tell me now. I see the Steve Wilkes. In the chat, let me know who y'all want as head coach. Who would you rather see? Eagles offensive coordinator. That's ain't that who was that Eagles offensive coordinator? Not that Steve Wilkes, see Dougie. Hate the ass see Dougie. Well, I tell you, shout out Rockhead. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's dead. Thank your owners. Sean McVay. Sean McVay may be on the move. We don't know. I would entertain the Sean McVay shit. I think Sean McVay needs a new scene. That might be all it is. Get him a new scene, a new offensive, defensive coordinator, new people to bounce ideas off. Sean McVay may be all right. Yeah. I see what y'all saying. Hey, Burr say Shane Stank. I don't know about that, Burr. I really don't. I mean, who the fuck is he? I mean, he ain't proven. Neither is Matt Kiffer. If these motherfuckers, certain motherfuckers don't deserve a head coaching job, and I don't see David or the Teppers, I don't see David and Nicole Tepper making the wrong decision. Shit, especially when them two heads thinking. Now, last question to the chat. Hold on, well, we get into that. We get into that. Because in other news today, I found that the Panthers signed up a few players, signed them up. Couple players coming back to the active roster, few players back to the practice squad already. Already the Panthers giving out deals. If y'all didn't know about it, they re-signed your boy, what's his name? Giovanni Ricci. They re-signed Giovanni Ricci. They gonna bring him back. So I think we get into that. They re-signed Giovanni Ricci and they re-signed your boy Sullivan, Steven Sullivan at tight end, number 84. I mean, he made a couple splash plays this year, but now I don't think it was worth him. Well, maybe it was. Maybe this is a sign of them getting ready to cut Ian Thomas, keeping Sullivan and Tommy Tremble. You got two tight end threats. Still gonna have to goddamn draft one nice little rookie. But right now the Panthers are re-signing right now restricted free agents. You know what I mean? They signing them up. So I said that to say this. Dante Foreman, starting week 6. Since week 6, Dante Foreman year stats was 914 yards. He averaged 4.5 yards a carry, 5 touchdowns on the ground. Now, mind you, Dante Foreman wants to resign with the Panthers, and I don't know for a fact if they set him down yet or not. I'm leaning to the fact that they didn't. They have yet to sit Dante down, but Dante Foreman to me will be a must resign. You must resign. You know what I mean? Moving forward, this is an acquisition the team has to make. Whether or not we got visions to draft the running back, in the later rounds or not, but you're gonna have to keep Dante regardless. Now, and after saying that, I want to ask the chat on this 2022 team, which player would you like to see re-signed more than any other? I need to know. Which player would you like to see back in Carolina next year? No ifs, ands, buts about it. I think Bozeman's a GOAT. I think Bozeman will be here. Shout out to niggas say he won't see Bozeman back. See Dougie say Bozeman. I know Louisville ain't going nowhere. Everybody want Bozeman back. Shout out Foreman. DK say Foreman. Louisville ain't going nowhere. Y'all cancel this shit. Don't even worry about Louisville. If anything, you might well buy a Louisville jersey. I mean, but he may change that 49 number. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out Eddie Mex Pro. You goddamn right. Eddie Perino. Hey, shout out to all you motherfuckers that tried to tell me I was pronouncing Perino's name wrong. That's how he pronounced. He say his name Perino. I should have smacked every one of them pussy ass motherfuckers. Oh, Blackshear. Shout out DJ Perez. You say he'd rather see Blackshear back. I don't think Blackshear was coming off the practice squad, man. I don't think Blackshear come back. See, Dougie, I told you that link for Big Cat only, nigga. I told you that. I don't think Blackshear returns. He may not. You know what I mean? I don't know. But anyway, last point. I got a couple more points to make before we get off into it. Now, in the chat, before we move forward, I got a serious question to ask y'all. We finna heat up now. I suggest y'all light y'all fucking green things. Got some liquor. I suggest you take a shot. See, Dougie, I suggest you get your fucking notebook out. Big Cat, you know what time it is. In the chat, real quick, before we move on, I gotta ask y'all something. Who owns this team? In the chat. I need to know who y'all believe owns the Carolina Panthers. Go. Who owns the squad we believe in? Who owns this franchise that we deem our loved team? Our beloved team. Who owns it? Shout out Burr. You a sharp motherfucker, boy. You a sharp motherfucker. Shout out Tim Estes. Shout out Eddie Burner. Shout out Choppy 71. Y'all sharp as a motherfucker, boy. See, some of y'all can't be fooled. Some of y'all can't be fooled, and I see that shit. Shout out Jeremy McKinley. Some of y'all cannot be fucking fooled. And I gotta stop. I gotta just stay there. I'ma stay there. Y'all sharp as a motherfucker, man. This nigga come in this bitch doing press conferences and shit. But quite frankly, I'm gonna tell y'all what truly blew the fucking cover to me. And it just happened recently. The fact that I realized that David Tepper does not call a fucking shot inside the Panther wall. When Scott Fitterer on his exit press made sure that y'all knew, made sure I knew, that if David Tepper, Nicole Tepper does not have, if she don't check off or don't be present in these fucking head coaching meetings, you can cancel. You can cancel whoever the fuck you want. If Nicole Tepper does not squeeze that fucking trigger, cancel it. I realized that, and that was Scott tried to tell us. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm finna tell y'all something, man, and I don't give a fuck. And before I say this, I'm gonna preface my next comments by saying this is alleged. Nicole Tepper can't stand Steve Wilkes. I think she might want to hear. I think she might want him to knock her ass down, and he didn't. Right? This is alleged. Nicole Tepper is I'm alleged. I'm saying this bitch is a fucking freak. This is alleged. Nicole Tepper don't give a fuck about Steve Wilkes right now. But guess who do? Guess who really wants Steve Wilkes back as head coach? This is what I'm hearing. I don't know. Listen, don't hold me accountable for this shit, but I'm gonna stand on it. David Tepper wants to resign your coach, your head coach, Steve Wilkes. But oh no. Not if Nicole Tepper don't agree with this shit. And by my accounts and by what's being said to me, she does not agree with what the fuck wants to be done with Steve Wilkes. And that's resign. I had to ask y'all who y'all think run this fucking team. And quite frankly, I know now. I know now. I don't need no more motherfucking clarification. I know who runs this team, and it ain't David. It's Nicole. That's who run this fucking team. And quite frankly, I'm almost inclined to say she the one with the fucking money. I'm almost inclined to say she the one with the fucking power. I'm almost inclined to say she the one with the fucking respect. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Hell, matter of fact, I ain't inclined. I am saying it. Tep don't run shit. She do. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, and I can say that allegedly. I allegedly, all that's alleged though. I can't confirm none of that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not in the walls. Link in the chat. Anybody want to pull up, holler at me, jump in this motherfucker. But Nicole Tepper runs the team. From what I'm understanding, I don't know. Yeah, as far as me saying she wanted Wilkes to pop her, that's just me That's just me exaggerating. I'm looking from the inside, from the outside in. I'm thinking, what can make a motherfucking woman not like a nigga for nothing? You know what I mean? Oh, you want me to hit your regular ass, and I ain't want to come off of it, and then you want to talk shit about me behind the scene, make everything complicated for a nigga. You know what I mean? That what they want to do. Make shit complicated. And we don't like that. See, Dougie, what's good?
Hey, I'm gonna jump on your ass first. I already know you and Big Cat the OGs, but you can't forget your protege because you know I got some news to talk about this shit. But I already know how to fix your ass Friday. Your ass gonna have that goddamn Kool-Aid smile. And I already know what it's gonna be after that. So I ain't even worried about it. But let's jump in this fucking content. Number one, let me jump with these players first. You know they're only future contracts. They signed 9 players. 8 was on the practice squad, and Richie was the ninth. Sullivan, I know Sullivan was on the active roster, but they consider him as a practice squad player because he got called up a couple of times. We cannot sign anybody else. Every other team that did not make the playoffs has done the same thing as us, regardless if they're looking for coaches or not. So,
yeah, they just filling the back end of their roster before next season. Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
yep,
nothing wrong with that.
yep.
I
So
mean, a
there,
lot of those players they re-signed C Dougie to the practice squad. Yeah, you know we hell. Hey, I don't plan on seeing the motherfuckers next season on the field. You know
well,
what I
it's
mean?
one. It's one.
Richie,
Deontay Brown.
I know Richie may challenge for a starting spot. So will Sullivan.
What
But the
what about
rest of the
Deontay
motherfuckers,
Brown, the guard from Alabama? He lost weight. He was looking good.
what was his name?
Deontay Brown.
Yeah, they kept him. They
Yep.
re-signed that motherfucker. They got him back for
Yep.
the practice squad. I like that. They just, putting depth where they got to get it early.
And that's a good death piece.
Yeah. And it ain't costing them shit neither right now, C. Dougie. Hey, so what else you want to talk about, nigga? Get with
So,
me.
um, Ken Dorsey. Okay, you said something about the interviews. We only can do virtual interviews with Ken Dorsey, the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator, and the Giants offensive coordinator. Only
Matt
virtual.
Kiffer. I don't want that much. He the worst out the bunch besides Jim Caldwell.
So it's only virtual interviews. Only in person can happen after Saturday and Sunday.
Not
So
not with Steve Wilkes though. Steve
no.
Wilkes.
Steve had his today. I'm saying the
Yeah.
playoff
Hey,
coaches.
look, they did something with Frank Ratch ass today too.
So
You know
what
what
I
I
heard
mean?
about Frank Rich is they locked it in. He's gonna have a 2 day. He's there today, but his meeting is tomorrow. He flew
Get
in
the
today.
fuck out of here.
Like I said, because earlier this morning I was talking to the OG Big Cat. We were talking about it. He didn't have his interview. He was supposed to have it the same day with Caldwell, but Caldwell was the only person that had an interview on Monday. Steve Wilson is today, and Richie is supposed to be tomorrow. And then, like you said, Ken Dorsey and the offensive coordinator for the Eagles supposed to have theirs on Thursday virtual before the
Yeah.
games on Saturday.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
is the other thing. We've already had 2 minority interviews. You have to have one internal, which is Steve Wilkes.
Well,
Caldwell
they
was,
told me Steve Wilkes wouldn't count. That's what I'm
yes, it
hearing.
is.
The
Yes, it is.
organization
No,
says
yes,
Steve
it
Wilkes
is.
wouldn't count.
No. You have to have 2 outside. You have to have a total of 3. So Steve Wilkes is the one internal. Then you already had Caldwell as another one, and then now we have one more that we have to interview as a minority hire.
Yeah. Yeah, they now it depends because if I don't know, that shit's stupid, bro. So how you feel about this coaching carousel right now,
I
C
love
W?
it. Like I said, I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting. Like I said, the OG is on you till I get up and running. But I've been waiting, having notes ready, have my ears to the ground and everything. There you go. There
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
There you
Big
go.
cat.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
What up, Big Cat?
Before I say one word,
Go
can
dogs.
I get you two gentlemen to say, How about them dogs? Huh?
Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
go
go,
dogs.
hey,
Go dogs. I already knew what you was about to say.
go, hey, go dogs, goddamn it. Go dogs. Hey, Big Cat, that shit wasn't even a competition last
Nah,
After the
night.
nigga.
first quarter, it was
So,
over
hey,
with.
real quick, while I got your black ass, what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think about? Hey, look, the little nigga, your quarterback, Big Cat, the
yeah.
quarterback from Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
Please, please critique this motherfucker the proper way for me. Like if we're NFL scouts, what say you?
All right, if you're looking at this guy as far as measurables, his height, his size, you're looking at it with his arm strength, shit like that, then you're not going to want to fuck with him. But if you're looking at this guy from a confidence standpoint,
Oh, shit.
from a understanding standpoint, from a leadership standpoint, from a composure standpoint, he's your guy. Listen. I hate to do this to the young man, but this kind of composure. I'm not talking about skill set. I'm talking about the kind of composure he has leads me to believe he can be like a Tom Brady or on a lower level, a Brock Purdy. This guy is so composed, y'all. Let me tell you something. The thing I love about him the most is even when he makes mistakes, he's composed. He's not one of these niggas that's gonna put a towel over his head and sulk and cry. He's not one of them hoe ass niggas. He's gonna stay composed. He's gonna stay composed. He's gonna fire guys up. He's gonna go back out there. He's so smart. He's so confident. He's composed. He doesn't get rattled, man.
Hey, that's that
He see,
maturity.
yeah, he sees the field really, really well, man. Really
Yeah, but
well.
I hear
Wait, nigga,
25.
He is
wait,
25, but
nigga, let
that's
me finish,
mature.
nigga. I don't give a damn how old this
He
nigga is, bro.
25.
Hey, man, I said let me wait, nigga. Hey, look, I don't care how old this nigga is, bro. Whoever gets him and they coach him up and allow him to sit behind somebody, he's gonna be all right, man. I'm telling you, y'all. This could be the steal of the draft. This could be like a Drew Brees. He give me Drew Brees vibes, man. You know Drew Brees coming out of Purdue, man. You know what I mean?
Damn, Big Cat.
I'm telling you, y'all. We might
Damn,
need to make
boy.
a pass at him, bro. Like in the
Yeah,
fourth round.
you know that's why I asked you, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Cause you are the biggest Georgia Bulldog fan I know, nigga. You
Yep.
watch them.
Goddamn right,
You
brother.
heavily invested. You
Yep.
drove last night. You spent your time with the niggas, with the crowd, with the people.
Hey,
Facts,
you
facts.
see that camera that nigga had? You see that Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, never mind the camera. We talking about the quarterback,
Yeah,
CW.
let's get to the quarterback, nigga. Sit your ass back.
Let me
Fuck
ask you
the
something.
pull that. Get the fuck out of here. He talking about camera and shit. I'm trying
Shout
to
out
break
to
the.
DJ Free for that cash app. Y'all show my nigga Big Cat some
Yo,
love. Y'all
no,
know
man,
what
fuck up.
time it is.
Listen,
You
listen.
want to show C Dougie some, you can. We about to kick C Dougie ass
Yeah,
off the
let's get it.
screen, though.
Hey,
Yeah, me.
hey, look. This nigga give me Drew Brees vibe. A raw Drew Brees, bro. He's calm, bro. He's
Damn.
cold, bro. You
I
know,
like it. Big Cat, see, that's why I asked you. So, this y'all know he won the national championship back to back. He's not Big Cat. If we're looking at the draft order as far as quarterbacks go,
yeah.
that nigga gonna be in the thick of that shit. He gonna be in the thick of it. Cause the way your boy Max, and shout out C Dougie, that Max Doggett,
Yeah.
last night, that nigga
Yeah.
ain't had no answers.
Yeah, I tore his dumb ass up for saying that stupid shit. I told his dad, see, Dougie don't know fucking football. That
Yeah,
nigga
he
talking about
couldn't.
Max
I
Dougie.
mean, he ain't had no fight. He didn't have no fight in it.
He ain't had
You
no
feel
help
me?
either.
Oh, get the fuck out of
He
here.
didn't. He ain't had
How
no
the
help.
hell they make
There
it
you
to the
go.
national
Hey, no,
championship?
There you
look,
go with
it
that
ain't no
whole shit.
excuse. Everybody knew the line of scrimmage was going to determine who win the game. And Georgia dominated. You heard what Kirby Smart
But
said. What
if
did
you
Kirby
was
Smart
if you
say?
was banking on TCU
What
being
did
able
Kirby
to
Smart
fight at
say?
the line, you was sadly
Kirby Smart
mistaken.
said we came to hunt. Big Cat, y'all hunted them, right?
That's right.
He said that from the jump.
Yeah, he said that's what he said coming in the door. He said
So
before this program was hunted. He said we ain't gonna be hunted no more. We gonna be hunting. We the hunters. He said
facts.
that shit 2 years ago, three
Facts.
years ago.
Hold on, y'all talking about Stetson Bennett age in the chat, man. Fuck all that shit. And when I say Drew Brees, I'm not saying that he is Drew Brees right now. What I'm saying is when you look at Drew Brees intangible, Drew Brees is not 6'5". Drew Brees doesn't have the biggest arm, but it was
Mm-hmm.
smart and he can put that shit in where it needs
Yeah,
to be.
that's a fact. So
That's what
Big
I'm
Cat,
talking Oh, bro,
Don't
y'all
entertain that shit, cause nigga, if he does
this
slide
nigga
to
talking
the,
shit in the chat.
if he
Fuck your
does
college
slide
team.
to the third round, do you squeeze the
Yes,
trigger on?
yes, you
You
would. Yes.
goddamn right you do.
You better.
You goddamn right you do.
This could be a Drew Brees. This could be a Drew. Listen, I told you, he doesn't have the biggest arm. He doesn't have the biggest size.
Big
But
Cat,
he's smart,
stop,
man.
cause
He's
he can
smart, bro.
throw. That
And he
motherfucker
can
got an
run.
arm on him.
And he can run.
Yeah.
And that little joker fast.
That nigga was
Yeah,
dropping
so
dimes on
quit
niggas,
saying
bro.
he don't got a big arm. He got an arm. And this ball, man, look, I've been watching that little motherfucker, Big Cat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He got great ball placement. The nigga ain't winning 2 back-to-back unless he possesses that kill mentality.
Facts, nigga, facts.
Y'all, hey, look, I don't think I like him, yo. And that's why I asked you that. And right now is the perfect time we should start talking about that. When we doing this mock draft, nigga?
Shit, I'm available Thursday.
Say no more.
See, Dougie said he gonna be there too, right?
No, I can't do Thursday. You already talked to me earlier. We
You
can
said you
do it
don't go
tomorrow,
to midnight
Friday.
or some shit, right?
Who?
Well, we need to replace your ass if you can't be available, nigga.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'm telling
Here
you.
go.
I'm
I ain't
telling
even
you.
listening to you. I ain't even listening to you.
See, Dougie believes
I ain't even listening to you,
he's
Big Cat.
not.
Big Cat, I'm
He
gonna let you
think.
have it because you
See,
on your
Dougie
high
thinks
horse right
he's an
now.
asset. He's not expendable. He think he's not expendable.
I ain't never said that.
Hey,
Look,
tell him what happened to the last nigga thought he was expendable.
Hey, look, nah, this all
Yeah,
I gotta
they
say.
buying subs now.
Thank you. That's all I gotta say. I don't gotta buy subs. I know who fuck with me and who don't fuck with me.
God damn.
So that don't bother me. I ain't gonna sit here and buy no subscribers.
Yeah.
Big Cat.
Yeah.
Question. Damn.
Ben
Johnson, Ken Dorsey. Go.
Either or.
You can't go wrong, bro. That's like saying Ferrari or Lamborghini. I mean, you can't go wrong. Who gonna cry about, hey, I didn't get the Ferrari, but I got a Lamborghini, or hey, I got the Lamborghini, I got the Ferrari. I'll take either one of them motherfuckers.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant as hell.
But let's get into the main topic. Let's get into the main topic.
Well, let's get into the main topic. Let's get into the main topic. I see you ready for that. I see you ready for that.
Yeah, let's get into the dessert. Let's not talk about the dessert no more. Let's get into the main topic.
Yeah, let's get into the main topic. Who owns this team, nigga?
Who owns this team?
It's Nicole. Nicole is behind the scenes. David is the face.
Now stay right there.
That's all it is.
If we're talking about who owns this team publicly, face value, David Tepper. Behind the scenes, I don't know.
I mean, but look at this though. Big Cat, look at all the events Nicole has done in the community, all the speech and engagements she's done. It's really proof in the pudding when we really look at it, because she's been more outspoken behind the scenes than David Tepper when it comes to press conference. But everything in the community, everything when it came to that practice facility, all the meetings, she's there. David has never been there. He's just the face. He'll take the picture, shake the hands.
Stop right there, C. Dougie. Stop right there. Stop. Quit saying David Tepper's the face, because if Nicole is doing all these fucking public appearances, if Nicole is the one signing and in these boardrooms and meetings, if Nicole is the one sitting at the at the New Orleans game, week 18, my G, that's the fucking face. Tepper ain't never nowhere. See, look, it's starting to or give me the vibe of old black female dope dealers back in the day. You know what I mean? Now, if you came up like I came up, you know, men ran the dope game, but ever so often it was a bitch that had her own shit, nigga. You feel me? And she had niggas working for her. Only time you saw the bitch, nigga, is when it was when the nighttime was out and the lights was bright. She came out. She gonna come out when motherfuckers needed to know who was who. She gonna come out. And then same effect with David Tepper's bride, because now these motherfuckers that's in the organization, the Scott Fitterers, the Steve Wilkes, they are making sure to mention her fucking name in everything they say.
Why you got Shaq Thompson saying he going to see David
Stay
Tepper,
right
not
there.
Nicole?
Stay right there. Stay right there, Unc. You're a fucking genius, brother. Let me tell you something. Did y'all just hear what he just said? The fact that Scott Fitterer made it
Yep.
a key point to
Yep.
mention this bitch as
Yep.
a part of the process.
Yes,
Yep.
Lets
sir.
you know
Multiple times.
multiple times. Lets you know that they were instructed to mention that bitch, bro. They were instructed to mention. So let me ask you this: Has Jerry Richardson or let's say David Tepper in the past? We ain't gotta go to Jerry Richards. David Tepper in the past with hiring Matt Rule and shit. You never came out and said that shit.
Nope.
He never came out
Hold
and
on,
said,
Big Cat. Hold on. We got 163 in the chat. Y'all step on the fucking like button. Subscribe if you ain't. Show that love in the Cash App. I got Big Cat over here. See Dougie in the cut. Y'all show the boys some love too. Yeah, man. Go ahead, Big Cat. Talk your shit.
it's definitely some power shifting going on. And I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to jeopardize your channel, so I'm just gonna lay off it a little bit. But
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know,
yeah,
discreet.
I'm being discreet about it. But when you're looking at David Tepper's legal issues from Rock Hill and how pretty much the South Carolina, what is it? What's the county you're at? York County. So
York County.
the way they're coming at him, it could be some big legal looming issues coming down the pipeline for David. And David is a smart guy when it comes to financial diversity, so he got his money spread everywhere. So a guy like that is hard to trap because his money's not all in one place. And if he were to face some kind of stiff legal retribution, then you want to make sure that you got, I can't say it. I'll just put it like this. You better have some stuff in place to where if the shit does hit the fan, it ain't going to hit you hard. You may take a loss here or there, but, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So I don't want to allege nothing. I'm just saying that it's not a surprise that Nicole was brought up. It's not a random. This is not out of the blue. This was instructed. This was
yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Steve Wilkes also said her name in his exes. Look, I'm thinking, Big Cat, and with Fitterer making sure to let us know that she's gonna be involved in the hiring process. Shout out Hope Claw for that Cash App. He made sure to let you know she gonna be involved in this goddamn process, nigga.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
That's right.
They fear her. She poses a level of fear in the organization, nigga. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see this shit, Big Cat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into detail what you said about earlier. I'm gonna leave that to you, man. But I'll put it to you like this, man. Far as like, damn, man. See, I can't even really do that. But far as you saying, like being on that kind of, promiscuous tip and shit.
Yeah.
It's not. It won't surprise me. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Damn, I can't even really touch it. I'm gonna leave it right there.
It don't surprise me neither. You know what I mean? That old square ass motherfucker like Tep in your face all day long. She gonna be looking for something else. Let's just keep it a whole thing, Big Cat. You know what I mean? Motherfucker like Tep in your face all day. She might slide on your motherfucking ass in your face. You know what I mean?
Well, what I'm saying is this right here, bro. So you gonna make me damn try not to, man. All right, so I'll put it to you like this: when you're so rich, David's a billionaire. He's not a millionaire. He's a billionaire. I mean, after most niggas, you seen what happened when you got your PPP loan. What do niggas do when they got their PPP loan?
They went stupid. They went
stupid. Bought Ferraris, blah blah. Now think about that. If niggas went stupid with a PPP loan, imagine niggas with billions of dollars. It's past buying cars. It's past buying houses. It's past taking trips. So what else do you get into? Now you start to get into promiscuous stuff. Stuff that now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I can't.
I got you. I see where you going. Because all that other shit, you done it all.
Right, you
done did the 2 girls 1 cup type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Oh man!
Let's just get there. Let's just keep it 100.
Oh man!
This video ain't made for kids.
Oh man. I'm not touching it, man.
But either way, nigga, either way,
I'm not touching that shit.
when you done everything, Big Cat, you look for shit to indulge in, to again create that motherfucking adrenaline rush in you. That's why niggas graduate on drugs. You feel me? That's why motherfuckers start off.
Hello? All right, man. Look, man. I'll tell you this right here. I think I had some telling the differences real quick, y'all. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna go into detail about I ain't gonna go into too much detail, but you know what I
All
mean?
right, Cat, can you hit?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
All right, give me one. Y'all wait one. I gotta goddamn get my voice and shit.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but there's a reason why they brought up Miss Tepper.
That's a fact, Big Cat.
You know what I mean? And I don't like it, man. I don't like it, but I do think, people are laughing and saying she ain't gonna have no real power when it comes to hiring. She got real power when it comes. So, let me tell you something. It wouldn't surprise me if Nicole probably has more power than fucking Fitterer. She probably got more power than Fitterer. I mean, think about how uncomfortable that is. Let's just take a second, y'all. Let's take a second, y'all. Think about if you're the general manager and you're sitting up here, you don't been a scout for a Super Bowl champion team. All right, so he was a scout with the Seattle Seahawks. This guy has been around the NFL with loads and loads of experience from looking at personnel, from looking at different things. And now your new team you're with, you're sitting up here with your owner's wife trying to tell you about what's best for the team.
Right.
Not a scout, not another general manager, not an assistant. Nigga, I don't want a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks.
Hold on, Big Cat.
Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it.
Hey,
Because now I think back to Matt Riviera.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to Riviera and what the fuck transpired between him, David Tepper, or him and the Teppers to
Yep.
say. Because if you think back, Riviera was saying that they took my power. I ain't got no power. I can't do shit. I can't make no decision. This is what Riviera was saying.
Yep.
Can
That's not
you
a legend.
imagine if the Teppers are sitting in the fucking coaches meeting and Riviera saying, "Well, I want to sit Cam Newton. He need to rest." And Nicole Tepper said, "Play him, honey. Play.
Yep.
You gotta play." And then David Tepper look at Ron Riviera like, "Yo, whatever she say, you gotta do it, motherfucker."
See?
That you take a man with strong will that ain't no a bitch that don't got no goddamn expertise at what we doing here anyway, was coming in with this much power, and then you expect me to accept her power. Shit, a man that know himself gonna get the fuck on. Granted, or hence why the nigga Riviera had the job in Washington 5-6 days before he was fired.
Facts.
Man, I'm getting the fuck out of here, bitch. I ain't even putting no 2 week in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
God damn.
I definitely
And
think
and, and fact is, I'm hearing Big Cat, David Tepper likes Steve Wilkes, but Nicole don't. So the odds is there between Steve. So he fighting an uphill battle any goddamn way. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm okay with that. I don't mind the fact that she don't like Wilkes. I'm actually with her on that side. But
get the fuck out of here. What if it's for the wrong reasons though? What if it's for the wrong reason?
What do you
What
mean?
if she wanted?
What do you mean?
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I stay away from it.
What you say? She lusting for a thruster, nigga?
Yeah.
But I told you that's nothing new, bro. And you know, Steve Wilkes strikes me. If that is the case, I'm not gonna say that it is. Allegedly, if that's the case, you know, what I mean, Steve Wilkes strikes me as a stubborn guy, and you know, he comes across as this, you know, humble, down.
Yeah, bitch, I don't want your ass.
Yeah,
Plus, my
yeah,
wife would kick my ass. I ain't
yeah.
trying to go do none of this shit.
You already seen what happened to Udoka. You see what happened to Udoka up in the Celtics, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So Steve Wilkes know what time it is, because see, bro, when you start having office affairs, bro, that's the last place you want to have office affairs at. I mean, have affairs at, because the first time you don't do something she like, the first time you don't say something, she can go right to your motherfucking either your people or her
Fact.
husband on your ass.
That's
You know
a
what
fucking fact, nigga.
I mean? Yeah, man.
Fact, nigga. Hey, Big Cat, I done seen it too many times.
Fact.
Too fucking many times. The fucking manager at Taco Bell hire your son because she thinking she gonna fuck on him. You know what I mean?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, I done seen this shit. And just because that raggedy bitch got power, she think come on now, I give you more hours. You want nah. You feel me? If you've been in these situations, you know how they feel. It's vice versa. It's you look at it with the females. You know, females go through that shit all the time. Old coon ass motherfucker, they manager. She come in, little shorty, hey, yeah, Gabby, let me get that. Yeah, man, I give you, nah, females done been through that shit. But it's different. It's different. Hey, look, I'll tell you a story. Cause I was in New York one time, never forget this shit. We coming down the strip. My man got his shirt off. Some motherfucking group of big head bitches coming down the strip. They see my man, they run up on him. These bitches, they start groping him. You know what I mean? Grabbing him. You know what I mean? So he, you know, he knocking their hands off like, hold up, what the fuck y'all doing? Type shit. You know, and they're like, yo, what? So they immediately start calling this nigga Faye. You know what I mean? Calling him a Faye. So I'm like, yo, first off, my man in Greensboro be busting they fucking head, so we already know what time it is with him. Hell, it's the summertime in New York. He got his shirt off. Let my man enjoy himself. So I say that to say this. Female coming down the street with a two-piece on. I don't give a fuck. She got her shit jiggling. I don't care what kind of lust as a man we got. We can't run up on there and grope her motherfucking ass. We in jail. They might give us 25 years. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say about this shit. It happens.
Yeah,
That
but
shit happens. So if it's happening to Steve Wilkes, reach out. There's a help number.
no, he better not reach out. You better just.
Hey, look, I tell you what. Let's get C Dougie the fuck out of here. C Dougie ain't giving us no content.
Yeah, get paid.
Boy,
Yeah,
now
C
you over there
Dougie.
giving
No,
long
get the hell
stories.
out of here. You get your ass out of here, C Dougie. You sitting on my channel. Yeah, I told you. We don't need no co-host, nigga, sitting on the channel not doing shit. You gonna learn when your channel pop off.
Told that nigga about sitting there just being quiet and shit, nigga.
Sitting on there being quiet as hell. If you at work, nigga, go to work. I'm off today. I'ma do this. Shout out to the 160 in the chat. Show that love in the Cash App. Step on that like button. Me and Big Cat. It's a paid panel today. You want in? Hit me with $10 or Cash App Big Cat $10. Shit. I dropped the link again. You won't get in and talk your shit today. This is a paid panel. I get C Dougie the fuck out of here because he ain't giving us no content. I don't know what the hell wrong with C Dougie.
Hey, now you said you heard old buddy interview went good. You know, tell me about it.
That's what I heard. I heard it went good, but that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. That's all I heard. It went good. Fuck that mean, Big Cat. Hell, they could have had a Subway lunch. That could have been good. You know what I mean? Fuck, I ain't got time. I'm sick of these fucking games, Big Cat. They shouldn't have talked shit about. They shouldn't have let the news come out about Jim Harbaugh. If you knew you weren't gonna seal that fucking deal, you know. How you feel about that? I ain't talked to you about this shit. It's been a couple days. How you feel about these motherfuckers botching the goddamn deal?
I'm not surprised, man. I honestly, You asked a good question here. You said how excited are you about this whole
Yeah,
process of finding a new head coach? And I
yeah,
gotta say, I'm probably about a 9. I mean, I'm excited because I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic almost when it comes to the Carolina Panthers. Do you know what that is?
yeah. I do.
Hopeless romantic.
Hey, hey, you had a one night stand. Bitch told you she was coming back next weekend, and she ain't been back yet. You hopelessly,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
hopelessly waiting on that pussy to return. That's
Yeah,
what that's called.
I'm on that Disney shit. I'm looking for love, hoping it's gonna find it. I will never give up on it, but I always get burnt. That's the Carolina Panthers. That's how I am with it. So I'm hoping that when we find a head coach this season.
See, Dougie said, I really don't fuck with him. Shout out, see, Dougie. You funny as hell, my guy.
Cuss that nigga
Nah,
out.
see, Dougie, it ain't like that, brother. It ain't like that.
Cuss
Quit
that.
playing.
Cuss his ass off.
Nah, I ain't, see, Dougie think I ain't got no love for him. I ain't got no love for you, see, Dougie. I wouldn't fuck with you at all, bro. It ain't like that, see, Dougie. Stop playing. Say I ain't got no love for you, boy.
But I'll tell you this.
QT, what's up, nigga? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Big Cat, they fucking with you.
I see it.
Talking that shit today. So you say you're a hopeless romantic of the Carolina Panthers. You
Yeah.
say that why? You just hope shit turn out good?
Yeah, but even though I hope it should turn out good, I know shit's gonna be uphill battle here. Um, Even with Steve Wilkes, I feel like Steve Wilkes is, even if he does get the job, I mean, he's still gonna have his moments so where he's gonna struggle. So I want to know the people that's advocating for him. Will you be there during the dark times? Because that's what a
Yeah,
real
I
fan
will,
is, man.
but you gotta, Big Cat. Ben Johnson gonna struggle mightily. Mightily. Will you be there for him through the goddamn dark, the
Well,
cold
I
dark
disagree.
days?
I disagree. Let me ask you this: when was Ben Johnson's first offensive coordinator job? This is his first time as offensive coordinator with the Lions.
I don't know. You tell me. I hope you know more
Yeah,
about this nigga
yeah,
than I
yeah,
do.
yeah. I think it's the second year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me ask you this: Shane Sketchin up there in Philadelphia. This is his first year as the offensive coordinator with the Eagles, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so within these niggas' first 2 years here, they're producing playoff teams or teams with winning records. The Lions has a winning record, even though they didn't make the playoffs. They have a winning record, man. So what I'm saying is this: defense has never been our problem. Niggas out here getting hyped over Steve Wilkes. Did you see the arrogance in Steve Wilkes' press conference? Let me ask you that. I know you seen it yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it. Shout
See
out
that?
to Lucas for that cash app. He say keep pounding. Why you call him arrogant, Big Cat?
Cause look, I was finna go live. This nigga had pissed me off so bad yesterday. I almost went live. Almost made me end my vacation to fuck with Steve Wilkes. Then I said, "Nah, I'm gonna sit back." But look, in this interview, he was saying, "Well, people asked us about this sloppy win. I listen to this nigga. He's so funny. People say this was a sloppy win that we got, and we only threw for 43 yards with Sam Darnold. But
Yeah, yeah.
I tell
Oh
you
yeah.
what,
Okay. I know exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
you posted about
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Listen, this is how he talk. And old Phil slave ass nigga, old deep voice nigga like you shut corn in a minute. But look, this nigga said, hey, this nigga, if Aaron Rodgers had a chance to compete for the playoff, I guarantee you he wouldn't care about no 43 yards passing. All he wants is to win. So don't come at me with, man, look at this nigga here. All right, when you take your 43 yards passing and you go to Buffalo and play Buffalo, see can your 43 yards passing get you a fucking win. Take your ass to Kansas City, see can your 43-yard passing get you a fucking win. Take your ass to fucking who else? Who else in the playoffs? Take your ass to San Francisco, see can them 43 yards get your ass a win. Y'all get this nigga a pass because we beat up on a lonely ass Saints team. Saints ain't shit. Saints ain't never been shit. You and I went to the Saints game.
I ain't give him no pass. Hell, we supposed to sweep them pussy.
I don't want to. I don't want to hear this shit next year when this guy come in here with that same raggedy ass offense and Chuba Huber and them.
Okay, hey, I'm glad you said that. Damn, you a genius.
Yeah,
Okay, Steve Wilkes get hired, Big Cat, right?
yeah.
Let's say he does get the head coaching job. How would you feel, or what offensive defensive coordinators would you like to see him go after, or what type of offensive defensive coordinator? Is what I'm because I gave that shit a thought because we really got to look at it. Steve Wilkes could possibly be the head coach, and with that being said, who may his offense and defensive coordinators be?
Well,
Now, go ahead, go ahead.
it's too soon to tell right now. I'm still waiting on motherfuckers to see who's gonna be available.
Yeah, because granted, these motherfuckers like let's just say Kent Dorsey. If Nicole ain't talking right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yep,
Then he going right back to Buffalo. You know what I mean?
yep.
It could possibly be the successor there. It could possibly be the successor after McDermott there. So because I don't believe they gonna land nobody outside. You know, I think they gonna really focus internally. That which I think would be the best bet for the goddamn Teppers, for the goddamn Carolina Panthers, man. I don't think they want to bring nobody because first off, whoever new come in gonna have to get is gonna have to agree with the way things are being ran. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I'll tell you this.
And
I'll tell you this.
go ahead.
I don't know if you know. I'm asking you. Do you know if Nicole Tepper's in on these interviews?
Yeah, I know. Scott Fitterer said that. He said that in his exit press conference that the coaching interviews she will be sitting in on. She'll be sitting in on as well as David Tepper, as well as Scott Fitterer. Because before he even got on her, the reporter asked him, I don't know who asked him, but they asked him about was he worried about his job security? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scott Fitterer, no, he ain't going no goddamn well. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
He know he ain't. He know because he said, well, because they got to asking him about coaches. Now, mind you, this is after he said he don't want to talk about his job and his job security. He just wiped it off. I don't want to talk about that. So then he said they asked him about quarterbacks in the draft. That motherfucker said immediately, oh, well, that depends on who we hire as head coach. He said immediately who we hire as head coach. I said, okay, that bitch know for a fact he ain't going nowhere. Yeah, man. If you knew you wasn't gonna be there, you wouldn't have said we.
That's right.
Gonna be in these meetings.
That's right.
I look at everything, Big Cat. I look at tone of voice. I look at the words they use. I look at body manners. I look at all this shit.
Well, you gotta understand this too, man. David Tepper is really, really concerned about his image. I mean, a lot of people call him an asshole, and yeah, he does come off like one, but we found out last year this nigga is heavy on Twitter. You know what I mean? He's heavy on Twitter.
But do you remember that motherfucker telling you he don't do the internet?
Yeah, he did. Well, he's a liar. He's a liar.
Yeah, like a motherfucker, man.
He's a liar.
But he has the ability to lie or the leeway. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he ain't the true owner, Big Cat.
Ooh.
He can fuck off all he want. Fuck up, fuck off, fuck his face, fuck his name up all he want. Yeah. He's not the true owner.
Well, I hate to be so judgmental, man. That's not even my style. But when you look at, I'm just gonna keep it from like a business standpoint. When David Tepper first popped on the scene, what did we see about him? He grabbed his wife's ass in front of public. We seen him go over to Germany. He was over there drinking like a motherfucker in Germany.
You know what Germany, one of the leading places is, don't you, Big Cat, in the world?
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna even get on that.
Yeah, but
we ain't gonna even get into that.
And I'm not saying that it's wrong to drink or to grab your wife's ass. What I'm saying
Hell
is,
no.
What the public perception of you is that you're kind of doggish. You're a dog.
And I don't like that. I don't like that two-way street with that shit because motherfuckers who's a billionaire or 100 millions, millions and millions and multimillionaires, billionaires, big money motherfucker. Two-way street with them, Big Cat. He could be in public, grab his wife's ass, cuss a reporter out, slap a motherfucker at the Grammys. You know what I mean? Or at the Oscars. But you let nothing happens to that motherfucker, right? Nothing happens to him. Two-way street. You do all that shit in the public eye. But you let a nigga like me go slap a nigga at the Walmart.
Yep.
I'm going to jail.
That's a
You
fact.
feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I don't get that shit. That two-way street, just because they got that money, don't give them a pass, especially in my eyes. I don't get niggas passes. I don't give a fuck how much money they report say you got. You know what I mean? Fuck
You said,
all that. I want to see how much can your ass bleed. Can your ass bleed $2 billion? You know what I mean?
now when you said you slap somebody, you're going to jail, right?
Yeah.
You mean home, right?
No, I ain't smacking no woman.
No. You said if you slap somebody, you're going to jail. You mean you're home, right?
What you mean? Hell nah, that ain't my home. Hell nah. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Big Cat, okay, for instance, Zeke Elliott, football player, out at a big championship after his team won, just like you was last night.
Yeah.
That nigga did all kind of shit. He drop kick a bitch.
Yeah.
Let your ass have tied that damn victory bell string around one of the motherfuckers' neck and played with him, and somebody recorded. Your ass would have been downtown in wait, what's the name of the county? Your ass would have been in Gwinnett County police station. Oh, Georgia first 48. Bet your sweet ass on that.
Hey, that motherfucker was drunk as shit out there last night, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, we don't get those types of passes. Oh shit, Leo in the chat.
Peace.
Let me see what Leo talking about. Oh shit, Leo.
Peace, brothers, peace.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? Y'all doing all right?
Yes, sir, brother. Go dog. Can I get a go dogs, Leo?
Man, go goddamn dogs, go dogs. It was over with it as soon as they came out the tunnel.
That's a fact.
Yeah, well, motherfuckers trying to bet. I think about the motherfuckers that bet money on TCU. They mad. They ready to kill somebody at the end of the first quarter.
They stupid for that, man. That's night and day, man. Georgia got professional players out there, man. They on a mission. You know.
Yes, sir. Shout out Big Bag in the chat. Leo, who owned the Carolina Panthers, man?
It seemed like the owner, the white bald head man, but he give all the power to the woman though.
Yeah, that's what we talking about, and it's coming out lately that she has all the power. It's coming out recently, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
And see, she flexed last year or 2 years ago. We just ain't paying no attention. When that bitch said, no, y'all take Chuba right now. Fourth fucking round pick. Something we could have got a defensive end with, Big Cat. That bitch said,
Matt Rule wife.
Chuba right now.
No, I think that was Matt Rule wife who called him on that.
Nah, that was Tepper wife. Or who was it? Matt Rule or Tepper wife?
That was Matt Rule wife. Matt Rule wife.
Okay. So stop right there, Big Cat. Who in the fuck gives a fucking head coach wife power?
Another woman.
I'ma tell you.
Another woman.
Another fucking goddamn it. Y'all niggas is genius. Y'all niggas are genius, Leo.
Another damn woman, brother.
Another fucking woman. And you know why she gave her that power? Because that woman was on the same type of time she was on, Big Cat. They home girls. They do shit together.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, when you mentioned that Scott Fitterer and them had even mentioned the woman name, it's like, yeah, they got orders and shit.
Yeah. Big Cat said it. They was instructed. This, they get the PR write-up shit too before they even go to the podium. They was instructed. Make sure, because Big Cat, come, say they don't say shit about her. And when the head coach get hired, the report say Nicole Tepper was in, and Nicole Tepper was all in on this head coach. Niggas like you. Niggas like me, Leo gonna say, what the fuck you mean Nicole Tepper was in on this? Why? We gonna have questions. Why? Why was she even being influenced in the decision being made there?
Yeah. Like Uncle Big, let me tell y'all something. when ESPN on, I don't even watch. When I see women fucking talking, I don't even turn the shit up. I don't give a fuck. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with women having, they like sports, they like football. But when you see a woman sitting up there commentating about this shit, soft legs, makeup on, eyelashes, and lip gloss, and all that shit, and you wanna, and they're talking about football. I'm like, that shit don't even seem. I mean, that my spirit don't even resonate with that.
Yeah, it's
And that's
different.
all they. Yeah,
It's
it's all they
different. I
pushing.
get you, Leo, because I look at it. I look at it from another lens. Let's say you say a man is get or trying to get a big job, big position, right? And the company say, okay, we sending a rep out to meet with you over dinner. You know what I mean? Just by no accounts, you know what you're getting into because for one, the company say a rep. Now you thinking, okay, they gotta be sending some man to come chill with me. We gonna do this, that, and the third. But say you get to the restaurant, you sitting there thinking, or wherever the case is, the business meeting's supposed to take place. But they send a bride. You know what I mean? Dress like you say, makeup, cleavage out. She on that type of shit. You know what I mean, Leo?
Yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely.
when she sit down as a man that say, I don't care if you got a wife or not, Big Cat. As a man, the question is coming over you now. You looking at her. She talking, you looking at her. She saying something, you looking at her. You see what I'm saying? So now you thinking as a man, that's an unfair advantage, first off. It's an unfair advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just so obvious, and it's just so is indicative of society right now, especially in America, where they're just trying to feminize and just push women all the way in the front. I'm gonna give you a prime example. I don't know if y'all saw the new Avatar movie, but did y'all see the first one?
Yeah, I seen both of them, Leo.
Okay,
Both of them.
so the first one, the villain in the movie was the general with the little buzz cut and the scar.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now they replaced the dominant villain with the female, and I'm like, I mean, it's so obvious that he
What
trying to.
female?
Yeah, yeah. In the Avatar movie, the general in the movie was a woman.
It wasn't. Was yeah, it was.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
new
but
one,
she
yeah,
wasn't the villain in Avatar 2. It was the motherfucker. It was the general who was. They brought
yeah.
that nigga back to life or something.
Well,
And
yeah,
had
yeah. I
he
mean, they
supposedly had a little boy that
yeah, they
grew
put
up with
him.
the Avatar.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, but they still supplanted the male
Yeah,
role, the male
they
dominant
changed
role.
him, and
Yeah,
she looked like the general
he
did
looked like a
almost, Leo.
fucking dude. Exactly, walking. I
Yep,
mean,
yep, yes.
it,
Buzz cut, all that
buzz
shit. You
cut and
right.
everything. A little ass woman to get pushed over the cliff by a motherfucking flea, and I mean, it's crazy, man. But and then, like you say, Tepper old lady in control because um the trans dude that's on that cheerleader, like, who signed off on that shit? Like, I don't think no fucking man gonna sign off on that shit that if he's in charge. But clearly they
God
want.
damn, Leo, you a
I'm like
fucking genius,
I'm
boy.
like, where this shit come from? But
Damn, you a
now we
genius, nigga.
see that the lady, this old lady.
Hold on, Leo. Stop.
Mhm.
Please repeat what you just said, man. For everybody that might have missed that, please repeat that, Leo.
Yeah, I was saying that the tranny dude on the cheerleader team, I don't think that influence was persuaded by a man. I think that his wife was the conduit about which this has occurred to where they put this person on a cheerleading squad. Because, like I say, a natural man with the inclination to promote masculinity, he's not going to advocate for that shit because
Especially in
that's
a sport like football, Leo.
exactly, and that's football, and that's your team. Like, you own this shit. It's no way in the fuck I'm gonna have no association with that shit with my name.
Now,
You
Leo,
know,
stay right
but
there, Leo. Let me ask you a question. Me and Uncle
Big
Tom
Cat,
trying.
this nigga Leo sharp as hell,
Well,
bro.
yeah, that's a good guy. Very, very good brother. Now, Leo, let me ask you this, man. Me, I'm trying to figure out what benefit does David Tepper have by having Nicole with the power.
It's like I say, it's indicative of modern society in America. Big cat,
Oh,
women they
Leo.
want and women because even in the NBA,
God, Leo.
David Stern say that by 2025 he want a female coach in the NBA. And then like I was telling, like in the movie Avatar, the secondary villain, I put it like that. Originally, it was the dude, the sergeant or the general with the scar and the buzz cut in the first movie. But now in this one, the secondary villain is a female. She's taking the role of the general, and it's like it's clear and obvious that they're trying to destroy masculinity. It's a movement.
Damn.
A lot of people are
See,
acquiescing to
Leo,
it.
you ain't doing nothing but solidifying my motherfucking thoughts, nigga. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
you
yeah.
doing. Because hell, it don't take much to see, but if you really look, big cat, y'all some
Yeah, yeah.
fucking we know who our owner is. Now we need to ask the question, what does she want? How the fuck does she see this thing?
Isn't
You know
that
what I
something?
mean?
Isn't that something? And like you said, like I say, and it's clear and obvious, and it's so disgusting and it's disheartening. And that's why I tell people all the time. I
Damn,
say, look,
Leo.
y'all motherfuckers talking about the future and all this and that. Man, ain't no fucking future, man. Just go for the ride. Go see the sun. Get on the plane. Love your family and kids. Because the way this shit moving, it's nothing we could do. Because when a motherfucker that got billions of dollars is still acquiescing to the movement of women first, feminine energy, the mother goddess, and all this shit, there's nothing you could do to stop it. Because the powers that be are already on high. Said this is what we want, and this is what y'all gonna fucking do, or you're gonna be on the sideline.
Well, I'll tell you this,
Because
Leo. I
mm,
agree with you too, man.
I
And I'm
do
not
too.
I'm not on no
I do
fucking
too.
no feministic shit, but like far as the whole sports center, like when I see a female on there, bro, it's like what exactly can she tell me? And it's no disrespect.
yeah, yeah.
Let me flip it for you. Let me flip it for you.
Mhm.
What any woman sit out there and listen to a big burly bodybuilding man talk to you about makeup?
No,
You know what I mean?
Now,
that's a
big
good
cat,
fucking
but
point.
god damn,
One no
boy.
woman
But
listen to no big buff football player talk about how to put makeup on their face. Now would they?
no, no,
Even
no,
if they knew what they were talking about,
they
even if
wouldn't
they knew
even
what
entertain it.
they wouldn't entertain it. So why should I entertain a woman who even if she does know, I'm gonna leave that alone, man. Shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all when it started. I was telling my colleagues years ago when Stephen A. never because when he first did Cold Pizza with Skip and Stephen A. They had a man in the middle, but generally to start gradually towards like the late 2000s, when like 2012 and 13, they put a woman in the middle to mediate, and that was psych. That was a psych. That was what they call that shit? It's like
Psychological.
it's just psychological warfare. It's like when you seeing shit and you seeing a motherfucker in charge, like the moderator is the one in charge. So when the moderator is a female, that automatically gets the man or the imagery of a person to say, you know what, this person is in charge. So they did that shit on purpose, and them motherfuckers ain't even look at it. So now gradually we got to the point where men are sitting up there letting women tell them what to fucking do, X, Y, and Z. So the TV has programmed us to accept emasculation. Because when you got Molly up there and she telling Stephen A. and somebody else, yo, be quiet, hold up, and they listen to that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's a
Yeah.
woman. Like, don't get me wrong, women got, I'm not gonna disrespect no woman, but I mean, a
Yeah, I
woman
mean,
can't tell
yeah,
me
and
what to
Leo,
do.
you don't put a female in between two fucking men lying or
You
two male lions. So a female lioness is not going to jump into a full out male versus male lion brawl over the fucking prize. She
nah,
ain't gonna
she
put
gonna get
herself in
destroyed.
harm. There's honestly, Leo, there's no way she can mediate that. You know what I mean? She can't. Oh, y'all, hold on,
Yeah,
y'all stop. Shit,
yeah,
she
throw her
gonna end
ass to
up
the
broke the
side.
fuck up,
They might
dead
kill her.
somewhere.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. The powers that be that set shit up going to the future, they already knew the way they wanted society to go, so
Yeah,
they
that's a
incrementally
fact,
put it
Leo.
in.
But the Carolina Panthers, this ain't that, bro.
No, 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 no.
She
Something, but
flexing
it
her
is
power.
it is a
She,
part of that, dog, because she was given power by her weak ass husband.
mm.
She
What
was
if
Nah,
given
she
that
gave
power.
her weak ass husband the power that he had?
Nah, she
See,
could because
that's
David
how I'm
Tepper
thinking,
married.
Leo. I'm thinking he never had power. I'm thinking the wealth is behind her name. I'm thinking the connections is hers. This is
Nah,
what
they
I'm thinking.
Nah, I think this is not his first wife. I think this is like his second wife. So he already had that money before. Now she might have helped him, double that X, Y, and Z. But it is wife. She young and she pretty. So I mean, I don't know how young she is, but she
Man, she
attractive.
motherfucker ain't old. She ain't young. She old.
She okay.
She just doing shit to keep her looking youthful.
Okay, yeah, you got money, you could do that. But it's just sad. And just like I say, only it goes to show who got the power because when they sitting up there, even man, that shit crazy, man. Like Wilkes up there talking about the fucking owner wife, you know,
Yeah,
like Mickey Benson. Mickey Benson is the owner, the outright owner of the Saints because her husband died. She's
right,
the outright owner
right,
because her
right.
husband died. But this lady is not the owner of the team. Like
Right.
well, she married. So Mickey Benson could have say so because she owned the Saints and the Pelicans because her husband passed away, so it got passed on to her. We can understand that. She make the decisions. But when you got a motherfucking his wife who is not on no type of like she's not the GM, she's not on the scout team, but yet and still she has input and say so. That's fucking crazy.
Shout out to Derek for that cash app. He says, I don't want to hear no more about Max Duggan. Go Dogs, woof woof.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a fucking fact.
Nah.
Only nigga talking about him was C. Dougie.
Yeah, I
You
tell
hear
you,
me?
C Dougie don't know shit, man. He just
But
been
Yeah,
running.
C
shit,
Dougie
Max
over there in
Duggan at
Dallas,
the
and
next level
TCU over
may
there in
be
Fort Worth.
all right.
So don't get me wrong. It's nothing. It's because C Dougie over there in Dallas, but it ain't nothing wrong with being a homer. But when that's not reasonable to even think that TCU could beat Georgia because they couldn't do nothing, and TCU
I
got
didn't.
one fucking
I
player.
didn't think they was gonna win.
No, I'm saying, but C Dougie over there in Texas, and he's not too far from TCU. So that's just like me saying I like the motherfucking I like North Carolina, I love North Carolina, but I know damn well the Hornets can't beat. Well, they did beat motherfucking Milwaukee the other day, damn. But in the playoffs, I don't think the Hornets could beat Milwaukee in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna go up there and put my money on on Milwaukee. On the Hornets to beat the Bucks, even though I like the Hornets. Like that shit ain't reality. Like they ain't gonna fucking beat the motherfucking
Yeah,
Bucks in
that's
no
a
playoffs.
fact. That's a fact. I
So C
feel
Dougie,
it.
he was a home about that, but that wasn't reasonable at all, man. Cause
Well, I got you, Leo. You seen the name of the coaching list, the list of the coaches coming in first off?
yeah. I seen that. And it's really sad that they got to even entertain affirmative action shit because Jim Caldwell ain't gonna be no coach no more,
Hell,
man.
nowhere, Leo. That nigga belong on the player association
That's
somewhere
what
in the
you said. I
office.
heard what you said. Somewhere up there in the office, somewhere looking down, giving motherfuckers orders and shit. Not on no fucking sideline, man. And then
Hell
they talk
nah.
about him.
Hell
They talk
nah.
about him. He had a good. Talking about he got it. Somebody said he got a raw deal. Why the fuck every time the black coach get a raw deal, why they just can't be good? They not good.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know they ain't no good, but you still insist on they got a bad hand. I hate that shit,
It's
man.
crazy. Like the last three
Motherfucker
coaches for the
had
Houston.
Megatron and
Yeah,
Matthew
you had
Stafford.
motherfucking Matthew
Nigga
Stafford
had
and all that
weapons,
shit.
Leo.
You had shit out there to win. You just ain't fucking win.
Motherfucker, I don't want to hear that shit. Just like Marvin Lewis. Nigga had some of the best wide receivers. Had
Hey,
Carlson Palmer. I don't want
that's
to
what I'm
hear that shit.
saying, man. You had shit. You just fucking lost. It
Hey,
is what it is.
Brother Leo,
Yes, sir, bro.
you missed the conversation earlier, which is quite intriguing here. I'm actually comparing Stetson Bennett to like a Drew
Oh,
Brees.
I heard you. I was listening, brother.
Okay.
I was listening when you said that. Stetson Bennett, he has a lot. And the thing is, what proved his merit is when he went toe to toe with CJ because CJ was throwing the ball and my man was back there throwing that bitch too. So I
Yeah, he
mean,
was.
you
Yeah, he
can't like
was,
he could
Leo.
play any kind of game you want. The only thing with him though, Big Cat, is that he benefits from the defensive talent around him. He don't necessarily have the
Stay your
offensive
ass
weapons.
Nah,
right there.
yeah,
Stay
hold
your ass.
on. Yeah, now, let me get a Big Cat, please.
Go ahead,
Let me
please,
get a
please.
plea. Hey, Leo, you would have had an argument there had that nigga not have did what he did against Oklahoma.
No.
Ohio State.
He threw for
Yeah,
almost 400.
hey,
No,
look,
he
because
threw
they
for
was
400.
done. They was done. Georgia
Little
was done.
man
Let's
brought him
just be
back.
honest.
No, little man brought him back. No, little man. No, it's
Whew.
Stetson Bennett. He's a
Hey, Big
solid
Cat,
dude.
that game
He's
right there
solid.
made me say, yo, This nigga here
He could
is
play.
under the radar. I
Facts.
He
mean,
could
whoever
fucking play.
sleep on Lestet's is sleeping
Facts.
on purpose. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
No,
Facts.
I'm not saying I'm not taking something low. He is solid. He a solid player. But I'm saying though, his measurables though, Big Cat. That's what I'm saying. When it come to get measured, but he gonna get drafted based on his heart and his ability.
Leo, can you tell me how tall Drew Brees was?
Drew Brees 6 feet. It's Stetson 6 feet,
Yeah,
Big Cat.
6 foot,
Yes,
6
they're
foot,
both
6 foot
5'11", 6 feet. It's the same thing. I said
Not really.
Well, you know what? Put him out there then, because Russ crazy ass. He's 5'11".
Hey, Big Cat.
Yeah.
Put him
And
out
one more thing. Does Georgia have some of the bigger offensive line in all of collegiate football?
Yes, they do.
Okay. Does Georgia have some of the bigger defensive line in all of college football?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can miss me with that not seeing over the line shit. Look,
Facts.
I done broke him down, Big Cat. I
Little
done
man,
looked at
little
this
man,
little
solid
nigga.
man.
Break
Little
them down.
man, he gonna get. How old is he? We care about 25.
25. And
He
what
gonna
you
get
mean?
drafted probably like
he
the
just
fourth
turned
round.
25 at that.
He'll get drafted and somebody gonna pick him up and he gonna be a solid. He gonna play a long time in the NFL. He not no
Yeah, that
bum.
motherfucker gonna be a starter year one, bro.
I don't know about
He
He a
might,
starter year one.
based on his. I mean, if he beats somebody out in fucking training camp, because you never know. Because
And he will.
Brock Purdy, I
because
thought Brock
that's the
Purdy was
type of
tall.
heart he
Brock
got.
Purdy ain't tall. Little man, hell man, I ain't. Little man, solid man. He's
Okay,
solid.
Leo, stay right there. Quarterback competition between your boy and Matt Corral. Who wins it?
Stetson Bennett, easy man.
Easy. Okay.
Stetson Bennett got a way better arm than
Stetson Bennett, Sam Donald, Matt Corral. Who wins that battle?
Sam gonna beat Stetson out because Sam 6'3".
I
Sam
don't
could
think
run
so.
faster.
I don't think so, Leo. Let me tell you this.
Well, I don't know.
Now.
I don't know.
Leo,
I can't really say. I can't really say.
You bring Stetson Bennett and put him in a competition with Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's going down, bro.
Oh yeah, he back up.
I'm telling you,
he backing that little nigga up.
Yeah, he can beat Sam Darnold right now.
Because
he probably could beat Sam out.
He beat Sam Donald first week in minicamp.
He gonna be out there because he could play. He ain't fucking scared.
First week in minicamp, he beating that nigga out. I'm talking about arm strength alone, Leo. He got a stronger arm than Sam.
Oh no, I don't know about that. Man. He might got a more accurate arm. He got more accurate than arm. Sam can't hit nobody deep, man. That shit be behind.
Sam can't go deep at all.
That shit be behind everything. He could throw it like 30, 40 yards on a fucking rope.
50 at the most.
Yeah, I'm saying like straight
yards,
down the middle.
In the NFL, 50 yards ain't enough to take a top off of defense.
No, Sam can throw it farther than 50 yards. I'm just saying he's not accurate with it.
I don't think Sam can throw that far. I give him 55 yards, Leo, topping out 55, 60 yards. Now you about to make me do my research. I need to see Sam Donald's longest in-air completion.
No, completion shit. That shit ain't gonna be long.
Let me tell you something, man. If we
solid though, man.
Because Leo, it's on record. PJ Walker got a 66 yarder on
completion. That's what I'm saying. Completion. Sam ain't completing that shit no more than 45 yards.
I need to. Sam ain't got the arm strength. I think that's his biggest weakness, man. If Sam's arm was stronger, I think he'll have more confidence in his arm. He's confident in his arm, but he's too weak to have that confidence.
Sam could throw the ball. It's just that he's not accurate at all going deep.
Yeah, cause his arm strength. It be accurate when he see it, but the arm is too weak to keep it accurate. That window closed too fast. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying.
No, the PJ Walker have a 66-yard pass. Was that with the lip tucked in or out?
Oh, his lip was out. Believe that
lip was out. Well, that shit was out like Jordan Tom. That shit was out. Yeah. That shit was out and flapping.
The lip was out. Yeah, so hey, Big Cat, I appreciate this one today because we all found out what we needed to find out.
Yeah,
Nicole Tepper is the owner. And now I need to know what she wants out of this team. I need to do my research, bro. I need to do more research. I actually been looking. You know how when you like in the art of war, Leo, you studying the wrong enemy. You know what I mean? So when it's time for war, the enemy that you study is not the enemy you gonna see. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're right. Yeah, you be fucking
Out of
getting fuck
war,
around and
you
lose.
already.
Fuck around and lose and shit.
State the author for me, please.
I don't know the author.
Sun Tzu.
Oh, Sun Tzu.
Yeah, Sun Tzu.
You
Yep.
must have
Yeah.
never read the hood edition of the Art of War.
I
The
don't read
hood,
no
Oh,
jack shit.
it exists.
the hood,
It exists.
the hood chronicles and
I don't read
shit.
no fucking hood attention.
Well,
I'm saying the hood
the
edition.
hood edition to change your life, nigga.
Don't send me a copy. I'll take a skim over it.
I'm saying the hood edition. I thought you was for real.
Shout
I'm
out
saying that.
Fade for that cash app. Fade, where the fuck you been at? He say research it, please. Oh
Say,
yeah, I am Fade. I'm on it, bro.
but go
I'm
ahead,
on
my
it.
man
Look,
said
Fade,
the hood.
I got motherfuckers researching it or on certain shit right now.
Hey,
Like
let
I
me ask
told Big
y'all.
Cat earlier.
Oh, let me ask you this, Big Cat. They say that Chicago might trade Justin Fields. Would y'all pick him up?
No.
No, hell no.
Because
Chicago,
look,
I'm also hearing Chicago willing to come off that pick for the 9th pick. Also, they
it's
willing to
gonna be a
trade
hell of
back
a
with.
haul, though.
This is what was said, Leo.
Yeah.
Chicago's willing to trade back within the 10th pick, within the top 10. That's it. That's all I got. And so that leads me to believe somebody maybe, oh boy, Big Cat draft night gonna be a big
Yeah, it's
night.
gonna be crazy. It's gonna
Would
be
you
crazy.
mind if we traded Brian Burns to Chicago?
No, hell
Okay,
no. Why?
they might be asking for that.
Especially if they let us keep our next year first round pick. They let us keep our next year first. Take that nigga, man. Take
Okay,
that
I
nigga.
see.
We'll
I see.
draft another one of his ass.
Easy. Because I didn't know JJ Watt had 12 sacks this year. I'm like, damn, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, on his way
Really?
out.
Really?
On
Yeah,
his
I
way
didn't
out.
fucking know that. Yeah. So some motherfuckers crying about, Brian Burns had 14 sacks. Man, old ass JJ
No,
had
he didn't
12.
have 14. It was actually 12 and a half.
That's what I'm saying, man. Get that shit out of here, man. That shit wasn't impactful, man.
Let me ask y'all
Nah,
this.
it
It's
wasn't. It
probably
wasn't, Leo. Like in the totality of the season, Brian Burns, quite frankly, was a no-show. Now that I think about it. Just like Derrick Brown was, to be honest. If I'm gonna keep it a whole
I
thing,
mean,
Derrick Brown
Brown
was a fucking no-show.
he did his job. He no motherfucking sack leader. He not getting no sacks. He did his job.
Shout
But
out
Brian Burns,
Philly Regan.
they
Shout
talking
out
about
Philly
him.
Regan. Fade say for 50. Hold up, for 50 said we got no money this year either. Yeah, 50 said, nah, he didn't say we didn't have no money. He said we in good shape this year as far as cap go. He said
Yeah.
we'll have a lot more money next year. We good.
But that
And he
Christian shit.
also said there's ways that they can create money, and they're gonna definitely exploit that. Shout out
Yeah.
Fade for paying close attention to
Yeah.
that
See,
goddamn Scott Fitterer.
when they let Shaq Thompson ass go, that's like 10 or 11 million
Yeah, no,
dollars.
that's 13 million. 13
So
plus million, Leo.
go on and put that to the coffers right there.
You goddamn right. You better. You better.
Yeah,
Shit,
his ass
Shaq
gone, man.
shout out Shaq Thompson. For what it's worth, as a Carolina Panther, we appreciate you, nigga.
Yeah. But all
We
that talking
appreciate
shit.
what you did.
Yeah.
But you, quite frankly, go somewhere else.
Go somewhere
We
else,
try to
man.
make this team better.
Yeah, we trying to get better, man. One nigga got probably like 4 or 5 interceptions his whole fucking life. Luke doing that shit in the season. Like, I mean, Thomas Davis doing that shit in the season. I mean, he got a bunch of tackles, but I mean, they wasn't no
Well,
impact.
Leo, shit, you starting linebacker, you supposed to get 100 plus tackles, but
Yeah.
look at all the tackles Shaq missed. Shaq finished the season with 128 tackles and change, something like that. 128 tackles, a half a forced fumble, or 1.5 or one or some bullshit sack count, a half a sack.
Who had a better
Nothing.
year, Frankie Louvu or Shaq Thompson?
And I'm telling you, I'm getting Frank. I'm actually looking to sign Frankie for a multiple year deal.
Yo, us.
What's up, Big Cat?
Real quick trivia question here: Who leads the NFL history? What linebacker leads the Carolina Panthers history with the most tackle for losses?
Dan Morgan.
I gotta say Luke Kuechly.
How many?
Oh, Rock. Tackle for losses? Oh, what? I would say Dan Morgan.
In a season. Who leads the Carolina Panthers?
I gotta say Luke Kuechly, man.
Who leads the Carolina Panthers history at linebacker with the most tackles for loss in the season? How many tackles for loss was it in the season?
I say Dan
Somebody
Morgan was
they
like
say
8.
John Beeson, and it could be.
It could be John Beeson. John Beeson was good,
The
man.
answer is Luke Kuechly. He had 20 tackles for losses in the season.
Shit, I said
20? Get
Luke
the
Kuechly.
fuck out of here.
Yes.
20?
20. Let's stay right there. Stay right there. Let me show you how.
God damn.
Let me. Does anybody know who my favorite player is on the team yet? Does anybody know my favorite player on the team?
Yeah, Moose
On the team now?
Yeah, on the team now.
Oh,
Oh,
Louisville.
but Frankie Louisville?
Do you know how many tackles for loss he had this season?
Oh,
12?
please tell me.
12? 12?
He had 19.
19? God damn.
Louisville!
Yeah. Hey, Big Cat, say no more.
Louisville!
Shout out Steven for that super chat. He say, oh, fuck, it's Unky Bunky. Yes, sir. We been here, baby.
Hey, man, fuck that. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Luke Kuechly has the record for season tackles for losses.
20 of them.
20 of them.
And how many games did Frankie Louisville miss? Like 3 or 4 games?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think he might have missed 3 at the most this year.
The dude stayed in the fucking backfield.
Yeah, hey, Big Cat. I was saying before you hit us with that wonderful inquiry.
Yep.
I'm signing Louisville to a multi-year extension. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they waiting on.
Yeah, I'm giving him whatever
in a minute, the nigga go be top dollar.
Yeah, they better pay that motherfucker right now.
Immediately.
I mean, you can get him at a good deal right now.
Yeah,
if you lock him the fuck down.
Yeah, my man, solid, man. I mean, I'm like, every time you turn around, that motherfucker doing something.
Yeah,
get rid of Shaq Thompson ass,
I like
man.
Louisville. Shout out Steven for that cash app. Yes, sir. Shout out Steven. What you say, Steve? Steve say, where you at, Steve? Oh, he say for you get the cash app too? Yes, sir. I got the cash app, Steven. I love you for that, my G. Thank you, Steven.
Who the best cat? Go ahead, bro.
Faye said he's not a middle linebacker, though.
No, we ain't want to be the middle linebacker. We need a middle linebacker.
That's even a more so a testament to Louisville for the simple fact he's not a middle linebacker, and he registered 19 fucking tackles for loss.
You put him in the middle. You can't put him. You can't put him in the middle. He's not big enough. No, he all right where he at. The middle linebacker got to be at least 225, almost 250. But leave him right there.
I say 250 anyway. 245, 250.
Yeah, because Frankie can't run up the middle because he get pushed away. He on the outside. But
man, is he a problem? The boys are problem.
Serious, man. The NFL know about the dude, man. They know about the guy.
I'll tell you this. Shout out to Steven for that cash app. He said, congratulations to Georgia, Mr. Big Kitty. Thank you, man. Go Dogs. Now, with that being said right here, is he more valuable than Brian Burns?
Yeah, I say so.
Shout out Philly. This a paid panel today, my G. They made $10 in the cash app to me or Big Cat. Then you can pull up. It's a paid
Big
panel.
Cat, how many sacks does Frankie Louisville have? About 5 or 6?
7, I think. 7. Yeah, 7.
7. So the outside line. So the outside linebacker got a little more than half of what the starting defensive end got.
Y'all just skeeting past this nigga numbers.
How many interceptions do we have, Big Cat?
Let me check. He should be a Pro Bowler though. He should have been a Pro Bowler, man.
The only reason he didn't make because he got hurt. He would have made it easily.
Stay right there. I'll look it up.
God damn, this nigga's a dog.
I think he got I know he got 1 interception.
This guy should be a Pro Bowler, man. He should have been a Pro Bowler this year, brother.
Damn, he a dog.
And that fuck with your money too. He got 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, 7 sacks, and 76 tackles.
Put that motherfucker out there, man. Look, Brian Burns. I don't think Brian Burns. Do Brian Burns have any? He had 1 forced fumble?
3 games. So you give him 3 games. He damn sure got 100 tackles this year.
Yeah.
He damn sure at 100. Shout out Fade for that cash app. Fade say Chin and Louisville outside and draft a middle linebacker. No. Hell no.
He has one forced fumble, Leo. Brian Burns has 1 forced fumble.
1 forced fumble. Okay, there. Put Chin ass out there. I mean, Corey Littleton ain't horrible, but he on a 1-year contract.
Hey, Big Cat.
Yeah, brother.
What is it time to do with Jeremy Chin?
Let's stay right there. Now, Hassan Riddick had, check this out. Now, everybody was screaming to get rid of Hassan Riddick. This nigga had 16 sacks, which is tied for second in the NFL, and he has 5 forced fumbles. That's a disruptive motherfucker, bro. He's number one in the NFL when it comes to force and fumble. 5 forced fumbles, 16 sacks, and everybody was hollering, get rid of him. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind.
Big Cat. The only thing with it, they couldn't pay him, Big Cat, because they giving him like
Let me tell
16.
you something, Leo. Where there's a fucking will, there's a way. You better find a way.
Nah, he not a
That's a
Big Cat,
fact, Big Cat.
but you can't invest
look,
in
and
that.
that again, that leads me to believe, man, who is our fucking owner?
Nicole.
Nah. Listen, the thing with him, Brian. I mean, the thing because Christian was getting 15, DJ getting 15, Brian getting 15 this year. Sam was on the hook for 18. That's a lot of money. And you couldn't get locked up with Hassan Reddick. He's a great player, but they couldn't afford to pay him like that, though. That's what I'm saying. They knew he was a good player, but they couldn't afford to pay him because the Eagles gave him like $70 million, I think.
Let me ask you this, Leo. Would you rather have Burns or Riddick?
I would say Brian Burns because Brian Burns is younger, Big Cat. Hassan Reddick is like almost 30 years old, Big Cat.
Okay.
Now, Hassan Reddick a very good player.
Man. Because do we see Brian Burns being that good year in, year out till he get 30 years old?
I'm gonna tell you, it's possible because Brian. I'm gonna tell you how possible it is because before Hassan Reddick got to the Panthers, do you know this motherfucker's about to be cut?
Yeah,
Arizona's about to cut his ass.
No, Leo's add context, nigga. They were finna cut him with how many sacks? How many
not that year. The year before, Big Cat, he was about to be cut. No, I'm talking before he got those. I think he had like 12 sacks, but he had 5 of them in one game against the Giants. Don't get me wrong, the dude's a good player, but he just turned it on now. But you know what? He was playing out of position because when he came out of college, they had him as an inside linebacker.
Okay.
But
shout out Lucas when
we came to the Panthers, they moved him out.
Yes, sir. Shout out Fade for that cash app. Y'all see Big Cat up there. Show my guys some love.
No. Y'all don't send me nothing, man. I'm good over here. But what I will do is this right here.
I bet your ass he is. Shout out Big Cat earlier for that humongous cash app.
Yeah, y'all don't send me no cash app today. I'll take a night off on y'all. I'm good. But look,
because
shout out Stephen Lane. Say if Miss Tepper is doing the hiring, there's something wrong with their marriage. Goddamn right.
Ooh,
God, you can't say that shit no better.
Think about that. Who said that?
Stephen Lane. Shout out Stephen Lane.
So
that's a good point.
So stay right there. What did you ask earlier? What does she want?
Power.
You said, what does she want, right? Why? What does she want? Everybody wants something. Why would she want to be mentioned as a part of the process? There's something she must want, right?
Power.
What about if David Tepper been fucking up? And let me tell you something. Billionaires, one thing they don't want to do is give away their money. So the next best thing is to do
stop.
What?
Stop. I already know where you fucking going.
Please.
God damn.
What's the next best thing a billionaire can do if they don't want to give away their money? What's the next best thing they can share?
Give up an asset.
Give up some of that power.
Yeah.
What happened if she said, "Nigga, I'm gonna take you to court. I'm gonna divorce you. You got my money." No. I'll tell you what I do. How about just put you down as a part of the process on her? That probably rubbed it the right way, bruh. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, that's a good point. It seems kind of suspicious, man.
It don't seem suspicious. Where was this year one, Leo? Where was this shit year one?
You ain't hear nothing about. Matter of fact, I ain't never seen the lady before.
Y'all pissing me off.
I ain't never seen it until I knew he was married, but I ain't never seen the lady until this fucking year.
Nah, y'all really, because see, Dougie was on here earlier and he alluded to how many motherfucking public events she be at and how many meetings and board meetings she be in and Tepper's not. You know why? Because she want to hear, just I mean, this is all female tendencies though, to be honest. Like Big Cat, and then when you throw that shit in there and she scorn a little bit, nigga, you can stop it. It's a wrap, nigga. God, I
Man.
hate this shit. Oh, see, because look, the off season gonna be very intriguing. You know what I mean? She'll probably be in the meetings, Leo, like you said, dressed up with her thighs
Mm-hmm.
out or something,
Yeah.
cleaving. You know what I mean?
Well, look, cleavage showing.
Inserting herself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Ain't that
mean?
something?
In the middle of the man conversation,
Yeah,
she gonna jump in and say some shit like so. But where do you see yourself in 3 years?
right.
Oh my God,
Like,
that's when
bitch,
it's time. It's time to walk out.
Hey,
like,
I won't
bitch,
be
I was
surprised
just
she gonna.
getting to that. You
I
know
won't
what
be.
I mean?
Hey, I won't be
Calm your
surprised she gonna
ass
be down there.
down.
Hey, I won't be surprised she gonna be down there with the scouts, scouting niggas and shit.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
so
yeah. Why
sad.
not, Big Cat? It's gonna be in the spring. She's a woman. She won't go to Miami. Why the
Facts,
fuck not? You know what I mean?
facts.
Be around sweaty ass niggas.
Yep.
Big
Pat them on
Cat,
the backside.
this could be the ultimate driving factor. The fact that she's lusty, thirsty, a thirsty
That's
motherfucker.
Lusty ass
it.
motherfucker.
Oh, thirsty motherfucker. Who the fuck
Lusty.
say billionaires can't be thirsty? Them the thirstiest motherfucker.
Nah, motherfucker, it don't matter. You still got a fucking nature, human nature, man. Money don't mean nothing.
Just
That's
thirsty as
crazy,
hell.
man. Yeah, the Panthers, oh man. But I didn't like that when my man that was talking about the owner wife in the fucking press conference. I'm like, what the fuck? Nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. But to go to show where the power at,
Yeah, he made
damn
sure to
shit.
mention her ass, Leo,
That's
multiple
crazy.
times. So
Multiple
did
times.
Steve Wilkes. So did Steve Wilkes.
Brown
Steve Wilkes
noser.
say it depends. We'll see what Dave and Nicole Tepper wants to do, and he made sure to mention that shit, and I don't like that.
David Tepper's
I don't
stupid,
like
man.
it, cause for one, why lie to us? And now look, Leo, like I say, from my point of view, I'm under the impression that she got the power, nigga. I'm under the impression she running shit. When the cameras go off, when the phone calls, who motherfucker making the phone calls, I'm under the impression that's her. She
Hmm.
moving the weight, so to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Amen.
It's
I
crazy,
wish
man.
they would have told us that. I
Nah, you
wish
ain't gonna
I
know
wish
that.
coming in the
Mm-mm.
gate, you say we're I mean, because quite frankly, if you look up the ownership of the Carolina Panthers, they're gonna tell you TSE is the sole owner of all football operations, right?
Hmm.
TSC Sports, that's Tepper Sports and Entertainment, for those that don't know. Guess
But that's
who's the
both of
owner
them.
or a majority owner of Tepper Sports and Entertainment?
Who is old
Nicole
lady?
Tepper. You see what I'm saying? So if Nicole Tepper is the owner of TSE, which is Tepper Sports and Entertainment, but Tepper Sports and Entertainment is the sole owner and operator of all football operations, that is the Carolina Panthers, bitch, you ain't gotta be a goddamn third grader to put the
Nah,
shit together. You know
clear.
what I mean?
I ain't know all that. That's crazy. We got a female
Why the
owner
hell,
then.
Leo? Well, I'm glad I enlightened you on some
Yes,
things.
sir, bro. I did not know that, bro. So
Yeah,
clear.
look it
It's
up. Look
yeah.
it up.
I'm gonna look it up, and it's clear and obvious. We got a female owner then. Oh well.
I mean, we just the dumb motherfuckers. Yeah.
We the ones on the outside. We ain't had no clue.
Now, see,
That's a
Leo,
goddamn shame.
they gotta do the shit in plain sight anyway. They gotta do the
Yeah.
shit in your face anyway, right?
So yeah.
So I mean, they ain't been lying to us. They just ain't came out and said
The
Nicole
whole
Tepper's the
truth.
owner.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
ain't
mean?
lying. Yeah, it's up to you to do the research on this shit. I ain't gotta tell you everything. If you want to,
He say Miss Tepper needs a stud like me. Fuck the money, get a D.
oh shit, God,
Shout out Stephen Lay. Yes, sir. Say she need a
yeah,
stud. No, she don't, cause get bitch lose her mind then. Hear me? Bitch lose her
mm.
mind, she get somebody knock the bottom off her head.
Motherfucker be coming to the middle of the night and a motherfucking sending you an Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, calling you, she get ride outside. Fuck you mean? I ain't tell you I was
Damn,
going
I
no
ain't tell you I
goddamn
was going nowhere. God damn.
way.
Now you gotta start. Now you
Leo,
gotta start blackmailing her ass.
yeah, but it is a fact though. Temple
Wow.
Sports and Entertainment on record, on file. is the
Wow,
sole owner of all football operations of the Carolina Panthers. That's Tepper Sports and Entertainment.
that's
Tepper Sports
crazy.
and Entertainment owner is my. She's a heavy. Matter of fact, she is the owner. She is the owner of Tepper Sports and Entertainment. You know what I mean?
Wow, I didn't know that at all, man. That's crazy.
She was the owner of GTE, Tepper, the real estate and holding, the real estate and holding company that was in charge of that fucking shit in Rock Hill. So,
Wow.
but I mean, we the dumb ones
Yeah.
because we refuse to see that, Leo. But when you said the shit you said about the cheerleading situation.
Yeah. Now that now
Yeah,
because when you said
it
it,
just
I
all
was,
of this shit just coming back, nigga. It just
there you
come back
go.
like y'all be damn. That bitch was doing this shit the whole
The
time
whole
and,
time.
and was doing it in our face. We just didn't see it.
We just didn't see it. We refuse to believe it.
Yeah. I believe it now though, Leo.
Oh, it's clear and obvious now when the motherfuckers start mentioning her name and shit. Like, oh well, we know who in charge now. Boy,
Yeah,
I
I
tell
believe it
you,
there, Leo.
yeah.
Leo, with that being said, man, we gonna get the hell out of here, bro. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate
Yes,
you for
sir.
pulling up, man.
Man, I appreciate the opportunity, brother. I'll holler at you next time. Good show, brother.
Oh yeah, I love you, man. I love you, Leo. Thank
I
you,
love you
bro.
too, brother. You got it, brother. I'll holler at you next time.
Yes, sir. Shout out everybody in the chat that pulled up. Nicole Tepper is the owner of the Carolina Panthers. We got that out the way today. Shout out Nicole Tepper. Hopefully she got a vision for this goddamn franchise. We know David don't. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat, man. We gone. One love.